It was on August 10th, 1776, the word reached London that the Americans had drafted the Declaration of Independence. The revolution that followed set our nation on a long journey toward prosperity and global leadership. Today, August 10th, here in Las Vegas, we're finding the first shots of a new revolution to regain that prosperity and restore that leadership. A clean energy revolution that will create millions of jobs across America and thousands of jobs right here in Nevada.
We organized this summit to discuss policy ideas to speed and ease the transition to a clean energy economy, and how in doing so we can spur private investment, save consumers money, and put Americans back to work in steady jobs that pay a living wage, provide good benefits, and can't be shipped overseas.
Sooner or later, we're going to have to wake up and really take this on for what it is. This is our generation's mandate, mission, and responsibility. And thank goodness that Harry Reid is where he is, and that he's brought us all here together to make some more steps in the right direction. And thank goodness that so many business leaders are now getting so deeply involved in this.
For the first time, this country is seriously looking at what we're going to do about, one, global warming, but also the dependency on foreign oil. And do we have resources that can solve the problem? And we do have those resources.
If you look at what the United States has, it has unarguably the greatest research and development centers in the world in our universities, our national labs, and in the private sector. And so once we get this great innovation machine geared and going, we would be invincible. But the only trouble is, let's get it going.
People are looking to us for leadership. People are looking for the United States to pick up the torch there and to begin again to be a leader in energy efficiency, renewable energy, but also to make the case that everybody is involved in that recovery of our economy here, and make sure that we have standards set for these employment opportunities that will be available. And they exist right now, whether it's retooling an IBEW worker or someone who's a laborer or someone who's already engaged as an iron worker, developing wind power, solar power, it is there.
What good does it do to produce a lot of energy if you have no place to take it? And that's what's happening all across America. Out on our oceans, that you can produce so much energy with windmills and with waves, but the problem is there's no place to take it because it's so difficult to get a power line built. The same in the deserts of the Southwest, the great wind corridors in the middle part of our country. We need a smart grid. What does that mean? It means a superhighway to take the power that is created to where it's needed.
I want to honor Senator Reid, who has been such a huge and steadfast champion on this. You haven't gotten the credit, though I'll put it on the table that not only is Las Vegas going to be a leader in generating energy, but there's also going to be a $5.7 million smart grid demonstration project so we can use that energy better and smarter here. Congratulations on that.
Nevada is open and ready for business. And we're excited about all of the information that's been shared here today. And we know that with the continued leadership of Senator Reid, among others, that this will come to pass and the jobs and the opportunities that we've all talked about will become a reality.
I'd like to thank everyone on the panel for coming back to Las Vegas for this summit, but specifically Senator Reid for his leadership, because this is not an easy issue to tackle.
It's my pleasure to introduce to you someone who has been so very, very good to the state of Nevada and very, very good for our country, President Bill Clinton.
Thank you very much, Senator Reid. Thank you for many things, but especially now for this third Energy Summit. You have been a faithful leader in this fight, and I'm grateful to you. Let's take what Nevada's doing and put it on steroids.
I'm optimistic because so many people have begun to recognize it, to get engaged, and to get energized. And actually, what Senator Reid has done with this forum, this series of forums, is one of the best examples that I can think of why we ought to be optimistic about it.
When I went to Senator Reid with the idea and he sat there and listened to it, I've never had anybody in Washington respond like you did to me. When I got through that, you said, you know, what you're saying, Boone, he said, I believe you. And he said, I think you're an honorable person, even though we've disagreed in politics from time to time. He said, I never thought you were anything other than an honest guy. And I said, that's one of the reasons I came to see you. I felt the same way about you. But we sat there and talked about something that was totally nonpartisan. It was two Americans talking about a problem for America.
That's what this conference is all about, is changing the direction of our country and the world for the better of the American people.